Hi, everyone. It's the following afternoon because I've been having difficulty going to sleep at night lately and getting out of bed. Sorry, I was just checking to see if the song was, like, my personal favorite. The one that I like. Anyway, it's the following afternoon. One, because I have difficulty getting out of bed, but two, because I commentated the other winners semis match yesterday. And I was so offended by it, I had to turn it into a shitpost. So that took up the entire rest of my day. I finished at like 11 p.m. or maybe midnight even. And I couldn't commentate any more videos because it was late at night, so I had to go, I had to be quiet, but I didn't go to bed until like 4. Okay, so one thing I did say from yesterday's commentary is that LAO9's chains are too good. But that's not exactly true. LAO9 has like LAO9 has really ambitious chains. Maybe I should turn off monitoring. Maybe monitoring is distracting me. I'm gonna bring my mic closer so that I don't get lost in the audio. Okay, so LAO9's chains are really ambitious. And it's like Lao understands how to build GTR and even how to transition GTR. The bulk of their issue comes with the finishing the base and detailing. And also the confidence in knowing where to put the pieces for those purposes. Like, look, GTR built super quick, right? And then we already started the transition, but where to put the purple on the base? That's not quite right, right? So they're gonna need like a yellow in column 2 in order to finish that out. But what they could do is put the purple on column, sorry, yellow in column 3. But they could have put the purple on column 3, and that would have made for, you know, maybe a slightly shorter base, but it would have cleared up that chain space a lot more quickly. Their opponent, on the other hand, Lani, is just using stairs to make 5 chains. And it's so easy to use stairs to make 5 chains. So, if you notice, like, Chain Predictor is not predicting higher than 3 or 4 for a lot of LAO9's chains. And I don't remember what their chains look like from yesterday, because I completely blacked out when I made that fucking shit post. But, like, see, okay, so those reds are going to get somewhere, but, like, they can't really get out their ambitious chains in time before the person who gets a lot of mileage out of sending 4s and 5s sends their 4 or 5. So I think I may have fear-mongered a little bit about, like, skill level is getting too high. I mean, it is, the skill level is getting higher, right? However, Lao does want to put, yeah, they do want to pop that chain sooner rather than later. They had to eat that damage. The power 2, very good. The problem is that their chain is just not open on the left. Getting a 2-chain from Lani. Lani having some good spatial awareness on where to put these pieces. To chain with garbage. But yeah, the skill level of the iron bracket is increasing steadily, but it is not unmanageable, I don't think. However, it's like starting to reach like a level that might have been considered intermediate in the past. So it's like, if you really don't know anything about chaining, these people have an idea of how to get a chain on you. Or even if they can't get their chains out, they know what their chains are supposed to look like. So we're over 90 seconds on the clock, so margin time is starting to kick in, and these attacks are going to get more and more brutal as time goes on. If Lani is running out of space here, struggling a bit to deal with the onslaught. They weren't exactly keeping pace with the 2 chains. Okay, I do remember that much. I think LAO9 had a lot of 2 chains. When their chains would break apart, they would have access to a lot of resources. So they're gonna want to put the blues on top of column 3 like that. But that chain is not gonna connect down unless... Okay, well they pop those blues. Unless they get rid of those reds. It doesn't really seem like they're considering popping their chain on the front end anymore. If they could extend with that blue pair that they're gonna get, they're gonna place that down. On the other hand, Lani has a kind of a stairs going. LAO9 sends a 6-chain. Lani has 5-chain of stairs, so that's not going to be enough to offset, especially because the 6-chain was so explosive. Good display from both players, really. You know what, I don't even think that when I'm done recording these, like, I don't even think I'm gonna, like, upload them separately into a Google Drive. They're just gonna show up in that Google Drive for Lance to get jump scared by. Lani decides, with all of this mess that they're having, that they're going to send, a large harassment. So that garbage placement is going to really suck to suck, unless they can get a yellow out, and it's not going to come fast enough. Well, I was tied it up pretty evenly. Placing these pieces was a fair bit of confidence. Leaving GTR open. Oh, never mind. Lani setting off their stairs. Up. Seems to cut prematurely. Lani really high up on the board, trying to maintain stack. Gets a 2-chain super high up. Not gonna be enough to offset that 3 damage. So they're gonna be right back where they started, and if they don't get the luckiest pieces, and they just didn't, LAO takes the lead. Another all-clear start for both players. Lani building up that column 3 a little bit much. I don't like that. So Lani's gonna want to pop that, and that's gonna offset the damage. Plus of the 3-chain. And Lani is nice and clear. So setting that 3 off. That quick attack is all it takes. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm all out of rice milk, and now I have to go get more. But, like, after this, I have some work to do that I've been avoiding because I'm like a little baby. Okay, fuck! Okay, LAO panics and pops those blues a little extra. Chain Sim was saying 5, right? They had the pieces to get the 5, but they popped the blues when they were placing the piece down. So Lani's gonna be on match point, and it seems like LAO's ambitions, if they can't match their skill level, or if they don't have the expertise to pull it off, it might be their downfall. So like here, for example, LAO has a blue dependency. They get the blue. They're going to get the 5-chain, but that tail doesn't exactly connect down. So now they're at advantage, but they've got to be able to clean it up. And this looks like this will clean up pretty nicely if Lani doesn't have a response. They do. There's a really good one. So LAO's gonna set off that 3-chain. And they're both just training 3-chains. Both players are in a bit of a bind. We're approaching 90 seconds. I don't remember what the margin time is, as I'm too lazy to look it up. Just somebody tell me. Is it 76 or like 96? I can't remember. It's starting to look like I think it's like 96. Alright, so we're 100 seconds on the clock now. So it's definitely margin time. 4-chain, that's going to be a very tough 4-chain. And Lani is going to take that. Lani's going to take the round, take the game, take the set, take the match. Holy. Alright, losers time.